it's me, Stomp The Bean, and welcome back to some more Pickle Pack Magical Free, or Pickle Pack Free, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we're back here on the server in my house, and guys, if you're still enjoying this, which I believe you are because the views are going crazy on this one, then please do hit that like button down below. If you're watching this for the first time and you're new to my channel, then please consider subscribing and hitting that like button. Also, please keep sharing because it's doing amazing. It's fantastic. So thank you so much for sharing. Really do appreciate it. Hopefully you're going to enjoy this one. I'm not going to do Pickle Pack all week, but I kind of want to do a lot of this pack if I can. Yeah, I'll probably do a bit of Crash Landing this week. Maybe some Project Ozone 2, but definitely lots of this Pickle Pack. So hopefully you guys are okay with that. But anyway, let's get on with it. Right. So I did some work off camera. Always doing work off camera. And all I've done is I've extended the area here. I've been doing some mining with my excavator, and just literally I just go along like this, hit the dirt, and it is so easy to clear out all this dirt. It is. The excavator is an awesome tool, and I will sort of eventually get round to excavating all this. Last night on the server, me and Bifter, we were wandering around and stuff like that. Well, I was wandering around, and we found that a magic biome. And in that magic biome, or magical biome, whatever you want to call it, we found one of these, which is a silverwood. Now, I hit the silverwood as much as I possibly could, and I managed to get myself a sapling. So now, if I press F3 and you look at biome, it's like underneath F, it says LC79. You might be able to see that. Yeah, it says East, and then below that it says Forest BL. That's what biome we're in. But if we walk into here, it changes to Magical Forest, because this changes the biome. And the reason I'm growing this is I'm hoping we're going to get a node. Now I do have 2 of these saplings. That's the first one, and I might be able to get another one out of this if this doesn't have a node in it. But I've got a second one as well that I will plant at some point. So, nodes, what are they? Well, nodes are part of Thaumcraft. Now, Formcraft is one mod that I'm just so afraid of. I don't want to do, but it's in this pack, and if I want to make anything in this pack, I've got to integrate Thaumcraft, Britannia, Blood Magic, all that lot all together to do stuff. Let me just show you the transmutation table. I really want one of these. Where is it? Trans. Where are you? Transmutation table requires transmutive core of blood alchemy, transmutive core of mana, transmutive core of formaturgery, and transmutive core of magical crops. We need to be able to make all this stuff to be able to just make the transmutation table. So it means I'm gonna have to do some Thaumcraft, and I don't want to, but I can't run away from it any longer. What am I doing throwing that in there? I can't run away from it any longer. I am going to go full force and try and learn this mod. So I've been watching a few YouTube videos, and I do sort of know a little bit, a very little bit about it. So first off, we're going to need this called the Thaumcraft. I can't pronounce that. It's called the Thaumcraft, and if we look at our quest book, wherever I put it, we can go into the Thaumcraft quest line, and we can get started. And what it wants us to do is to make a wand. That's it, an iron-capped wooden wand. Now I know how this is made. It is by taking, now is it a normal stick? I don't even know. By taking some nuggets, excuse me. By taking some nuggets and turning them into that. I've got to do another one. Okay, let's grab one more. Can we do that? Did I do that? No, I didn't do it. Right, there we go. Let's take some more nuggets and do that. There we go. And I better make 2 now, don't I? Yeah, let's just take the 1 and we'll keep all of those. So you do that, and then you get a stick. Now I don't know whether you can use a normal stick. You can indeedy. There we go. We have made an iron-capped wooden wand. Let me just shut the door because it is night time and we'll have a little sleepies. There we go. So we've made the wand. So what do we do next? Well, it's going to ask us to make the form thing. I'm sure. Yeah, it's going to give us an iron cap wooden wand and a bookshelf as the reward. Manual submit, claim reward. There we go. And then next it's going to ask us to make the book, which we already have, and we get 2 knowledge fragments for that. Now it's going to ask us to make the deconstruction table, crucible, arcane crafting, and research table. We're going to do these first. So the research table, what we need is scribing tools and 2 tables. Scribing tools. I've never used this. This is all like new to me. It is all new to me. Where's my rewards? I thought it'd give me a wand as a reward. Oh well. Well, if you're starting Thaumcraft and you don't understand it or don't know how it works, you get a bookshelf and do that, and that gives you the book. Just to let you know, that's how you get a Thaumanomicon. But if we look at this, this is basic information. It tells us all about stuff in the Thaumcraft world. How you discover things. Before you can build most items and blocks, you first need to discover how to do so. So there are several steps in this process. Exploring the world, examining blocks and items and creatures with a thermometer, taking the research points you gathered from the first step and expanding your aspect knowledge with the research table, and then using the aspects you know and discovering practical knowledge and recipes with the research table. So it's asking us to make this research table. Now I know the recipe for this is I think you can use any wood, I believe, and it wants us to make 2 of these. So let's do this, then we do that. There we go. And then I think it's like that. Yes, it is. There we go. That's those 2. That's the 2 tables. Now I need a Thaumcraft area, and I kind of don't have one. So what I'm going to do is use like this part of my house, just here, to start doing Thaumcraft. Now, do I? No, I made an arcane workbench. I didn't mean to do that. I need to make 1 more table. It's okay. It's like, how can that one be full of aspects already? Oh, that must be what we got as a reward, all those aspects. Nice! Okay, so let's make another table. I didn't mean to make the workbench. That was an accident, I promise. Make another table. Then we need to make the scribing tools, I think they're called. Scribing tools is a bottle, an ink sac, and a feather, which we can make pretty easily. We have that, and do we have a bottle? A bottle of water would be nice. No, we don't. Okay, well, let's just make a bottle from these pieces of glass. There we go. Cool. Okay, so we'll make a bottle, then we can make the scribing tools, and we are good to go. There we go. Done. So bottle there, feather there, ink sac there. That gives us the scribing tools, and then we can put these just in there for now. Right, cool. So that means we've made the spare table, and then that means we can make this this table. I can't remember what it's called. Again, I don't know the mod, so this is why I fear it so much. But there we go. That's it. It's called a research table. It's called a research table. And this is all the aspects that I've discovered already. So we have air, terra, aqua, ignis, ordo, and pedito. Peditio. There we go. So this is where we learn, or I believe this is where we learn new research. I believe that's what that is. But anyway, let's just check that, and that should be that done. There we go. Now, I don't know how this works. Like I say, I've no idea. But I do know I need to make something called a thermometer next. And let's have a look. I should already, manual detect, I should already have that set up because I just made that. So let's just go and break that down and put it in our inventory so it can manually detect that I've got one. There we go. Thank you very much. And the quest book. There we go. Done. Detection task. Crafting task. Detection task. Claim reward. There we go. Why does it give me 2 arcane work tables? I've no idea what that's all about. But we'll take it anyway. We'll just put those there. Right, so what's next on the list that we can do? We've already got knowledge fragments. I've got no end of these things. So we get those. The next thing to make is the thermometer. The thermometer will be used again and learn new aspects. It's best to scan everything you can. You can also scan in your inventory just by hovering the thermometer over an item. Didn't know you could do that. That's kind of cool. Right, so we've got to make a thermometer or thermometer or whatever you want to call it. A thermometer. So it is 2 shards of whatever we've got and 2 gold ingots and a piece of glass. Now we're actually going to need 4 of these, but I'm going to make just the one just for now. And then if we need any more, I will. Right, what have I got the most of? I've got the most of fire shards. So we'll take 2 fire shards. We shall take 2 pieces of gold and a piece of glass. Now I think this can be made in a normal crafting table, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's have a look. It can. There we go. That is the thermometer. So what this does is you go around and you pick stuff and you right click on it and it will scan it and it will give you research points. I believe this is how this works. So to get research points, you need it to unlock. Oh no, I just want to scan. No, I just want to scan, please. To get research points, to understand this item, you need to study plants. Okay, you can see that in the bottom right-hand corner there. Yeah. To get research points, you use that to unlock further technologies. Can we scan this? No. No, we need to understand the sources of life. Let's go and have a look over here and see whether there's a node. Is there a node inside this tree? There is a node inside this tree. We actually made a node inside this tree. This thermometer actually allows you to see stuff like that. Right, yeah, I can't study that. And there should be a bad node in here. Yes, there is. It's called a mean node or a angry node or something like that. I think it's called. And then there should be another node inside this hill here. Yeah, we can see it just there. That's also a bad node as well. That is a very bad node. I don't understand what bad nodes are at all. I've never dealt with them or used them. Again, like I said, I don't understand all of this sort of stuff. It's all completely new to me, but I think we can research the crafting table. No? Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little cut here and I'm going to go and research a load of stuff because I need to kind of like research certain things. Does the door work? No, I've got to do coal, I think it is, next. There we go. Let's take some coal and hover that over there. Yeah, we've learnt coal now. There we go. And then I think it's doors. No, okay, alright. Well, like I say, I'm going to have a play. I think I've got to make a trapdoor next, and so on and so on and so on. So let me do this, and as soon as I've got myself a load of aspects researched, I'll come back to you. Give me a few minutes, and I'll see you shortly. Right, okay, so I've been around scanning loads of stuff. I've had Biff to help me. You can see it all coming up on the right-hand side of the screen there. All the stuff that I've been scanning, I've finally managed to get loads and loads of aspects. And like I say, Biff to help me out to get so far with this. But this is the node I was talking about. It's the Sinister node. inside this dungeon. So kind of cool. But there's a normal node just outside I didn't even know was there. Let me just look around because I want to see if I can spot any more. These nodes are important because you get aspects from them. So here we go. This is a normal node. It's a normal aura node. It's quite a good one as well because it's got 32 of that and 44 of that. I have no idea what it's called. I said I'm new to the mod. I don't understand it. And then there should be a sinister node over here as well. In here. I wonder if we can learn anything from it. Yeah, there we go. Another sinister node, and we get loads of research points from that. But I can't get to this node, which is a shame. I'd like to. I'd like to scan that. I can scan the silverwood log. We've done the grass, done the torch. Is that another node there I can see? I see another node. What we got here? This is a normal pale node, so it's not that great, but it's good anyway. So it's nice to know we got plenty of nodes all around the house, so we can get aspects and stuff and get along in Thaumcraft. But like I say, I've completed that research stuff now, going around looking for things. Is there anything inside the house? No, there isn't. I've pretty much scanned everything around the house now, so this knows all of what's what. I got a ton of research from the writing desk. There was loads come out of there, and the lectern not so much, but yeah, loads and loads of research. Anyway, let's stop using that thing. I keep getting lag spikes on this server. I don't think it's the server. I don't know whether it's the server or the mod pack or me. I'm not sure. So if I do lag, please forgive me. I do apologise. Right. So anyway, in the quest book, it says about how to scan. We made this thing, the thermometer, so we can claim that reward. And then it says about how to scan. Scanning the items following page order they appear as the most efficient way to unlock every aspect. I have pretty much scanned all of that stuff. I just need to do the ender pearl, the slime ball, and tainted goo. But I know where the taint is. I can go and do that, and I will do it off cam. There's no point me doing it now. I don't have an ender pearl anyway, and I'm sure I can get a slime ball from somewhere. So the next thing on the list is to make the deconstruction table, really. I think that's the best way to do this episode. So, deconstruction table. Deconstruction table does not have a recipe, and that's probably because we haven't learnt it yet. So research expertise, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we can unlock that one. How you discover things, yeah. This is it, the deconstruction table. We can unlock that. And normally you have to play a mini game, but Bifta said that they've made it this way, so that all we've got to do is literally just do this. So we're going to need a table, a thermometer, a golden pickaxe, and a golden axe to make this stuff, which is really easy stuff. It's got to be made in the arcane workbench. So we've got some gold here. In actual fact, let me just get rid of some of this stuff in my inventory. I think I stole those eggs from Bifta's house. Whoops. I better keep the paper on me, and I'm going to get rid of that, and you can go in there because I'm not using you at the moment. And I think that'll do for now. Right, okay, so we do have a spare thermometer. We just need some gold and some sticks, and we can make this deconstructing table. Right, so if we take all of that gold, and we just need to make some sticks. I just threw that wood in there, and I actually need it. 1, 2 should be enough, I think. Will it be enough? That should give me 4, yes. And I can do that, I can do that, and put one that, take that, put one there, take those out, and that gives me that. And that's everything we need to craft this deconstruction table. Let's just go and have a little sleep like so. There we go, done. Yeah, so let's go and make this thing in our lovely table just around the corner here. Now apparently these things, the obelisk there, spawns some really nasty stuff, so that's what that's all about. Just in case you wanted to know. Right, so to make the deconstructing table, I'm sure it was pickaxe there, that there, thermometer there, and there was something else. It was a table. I haven't made the table. Do they stay? Yes, they do. Excellent. I'm kind of still nervous about Thaumcraft, if I'm honest. Bifter did say this was the hardest part, was making the learning all the aspects and stuff. But as you go on, it gets easier. So put that like that. That gives us the table. So yeah, so I am still quite nervous of this mod, having never used it before. But I feel like I'm doing alright. I feel like I'm doing okay. Right, there we go. Put that in there. And then it's telling us it's going to cost 20 of whatever that is. But if we put our wand in, it doesn't actually tell me what it is. I don't know what that is. I need to learn them. Is it showing up on the side? No, it isn't. It's still showing all the stuff that I've scanned because I've been going crazy with the scanning. But there we go. That's a deconstruction table completed. And this thing, it works by putting crafting tables inside, and it will give you all the aspects for free, or the primal aspects, I think they're called. I'll kind of show you just by we'll make a load of crafting tables with this because we've got wood for days anyway. So let's just make 10, and you can put 10 in at a time. It's not a problem. All you do is you just leave it there, and it will deconstruct these crafting tables and give us some free aspects and stuff. So that's kind of cool. So we just put those in there, and then all of a sudden you'll get Perditio. There you go. That's what we just used. Perditio. And you just got to come along and click it, and you can just sit here. We got some water. We got some air. There we go. Nice. It tells you what they are. That's good. Terra. So it's just a way of gaining free aspects, really. That's really how it's done. Yeah, I feel like we've kind of gone somewhere in this episode today. Hopefully you guys have learnt something from me. I don't know. I'm hoping you have. I've certainly learnt something new. It's hard stuff. I've got to admit, I should have showed you all the scanning, but there are actually cheat sheets online and stuff like that that you can use to get all the scanning done. But anyway, guys, unfortunately, we have just about run out of time for this episode of the Pickle Pack 3. If you did enjoy them, please do hit that like button down below. Also, if you're new to my channel, then please do subscribe for daily Minecraft videos, and please do continue to share because you really are helping me out a lot. I think we made it to 3,700 subscribers now, so let's keep that momentum going. Let's try and get to the 4K by the end of at least the year, and hopefully we can do that. But thank you very much for watching. I've been Stomp the Bean. This has been the Pickle Pack 3. Good.